What was I looking up?
We're live.
The intro and everything's gone?
Yeah.
You know what the title's going to be?
What's the title? I already made the title.
I thought it was going to be the show with no title.
Show with no title?
Yeah.
That would be what
we should
is
have
what
one of
if.
those.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Hey, we're live.
Hey, how about that?
We live.
Oh, I know. That's right.
Fix my do, fix my hair.
Welcome to the Almost Legal Podcast, episode number 80.
80?
Who is that?
My bad.
Turn your ish down.
Turn your stuff down, dude. We're live.
Anyway, I'll take a mulligan on that. Welcome to the Almost Legal Podcast, episode number 80, where we
80.
talk about random hoopla like
80.
pig anus cupcakes and Trump and stuff like that.
80.
80, yeah.
80 shows.
80 shows.
80 shows. I like that.
We need to do something that incorporates the number 80. Like,
Ooh, that'd be fun.
I don't know what.
No,
I
what we
probably
need to do is
should've
we need to gear for 100.
100?
Yeah, episode
Hey, we're
100.
stone's throw away, man. We have a few.
I'm telling you, it's coming faster than you think.
Yeah, we have a few collabs coming up, so it'll be coming up
That'd be
quick, by God.
That'll be fun.
So, a lot's been going on this week. You got World Olympic hikers hiking what would take a normal human 40 years.
It's the Honduran.
The
Olympic
Honduran
team.
migrant Olympic team hiking 400 miles in a day somehow. What's your take on that?
I don't, you know, and I guess the thing to me is, and I feel like we've all seen it before, where you've got, you know, people fleeing a country, and you know, there's dysentery, there's people hurt, there's
A
sick
professional
people
camera
everywhere.
following
Right.
them.
ABC News.
Yeah,
I mean,
convenient.
You know what I'm saying, though?
Hey, look
I
what
don't
we
know.
stumbled upon. 10,000 migrants.
You know, I mean, 10,000. I want you to think about 10,000 people. Where's the water supply
Look,
coming from?
Where are they sleeping? On the side of the damn
Well,
road?
That's what I'm
There's
saying.
a bunch of questions. I feel like this is once again the left side poorly thinking out a plan to try to boost votes. It doesn't make any sense. You literally poke any holes in this storyline. There's flaws everywhere. Okay, so let me think. How many? Give me a ballpark figure. How many people you think are hiking through Mexico right now?
Well, they actually said something today about another group starting to hit
No, but
this way.
ballpark figure. How
But
much?
I think that's
10,
it's like
12.
15,000.
Yeah. Where the hell did they send out memos? They just all decided to walk to America simultaneously?
Here's a pad. Could you sign this?
All right, America's midterm elections are coming up. This isn't going to be conveniently timed at all. Hey, y'all want to just walk to America?
I mean, how do you?
It'll take
feed-
about 40 days.
How are they feeding people out on 15,000 people living out in the middle of nowhere? Okay, on this hike. Okay, how are they feeding them?
Yep. Food, water,
Who's-
shelter.
Or half. And I didn't see with the pictures and stuff I've seen. I didn't see anybody pulling grills or. I mean,
Well,
you
they
know what I'm
can't.
saying?
They don't have time to. That's what blows my mind. Okay, they were at the border like a day, and then like 2 days later, they're like halfway across Mexico.
So,
Great health.
right.
There's no
That's what I'm talking about.
elderly,
That's what I'm
no
saying. What-
injuries.
It's a very select. It's nothing but athletes.
I'm telling you, man. They're look. It's we need to sign them suckers up. They're
Bring 'em.
they're hauling ass. Okay,
Right.
they're probably getting. Okay, we got our shot. Y'all get on the bus.
It's the Honduran track team.
All right, we'll start busting y'all halfway through Mexico, and we'll get another shot. Be like, oh, they're working their way into Mexico City now.
I mean, but in all reality, you know, it's like the little thing that you saw.
What's up, Lake Woo?
It's
Go ahead,
happening.
sorry.
It's like when you, I don't know. I feel like there'd be more, you know, desolation. You know, people sick and barely can walk. How many miles are they supposed to have walked?
Shit, I know it's supposed to be 40 days. It would have taken them.
Now I want you
to
to think
walk
about this.
to
If
America.
you walk for 40 days in the nice Nikes that you have on,
right?
okay, what would your feet feel like?
Jesus Christ,
My bad.
Brian over here throwing shit at us.
But I mean, you know, where are all the shoes coming from?
Soros, man.
Right?
Yep.
It's
That's what my mom said.
That's what
She
some
smells
people
Soros
say.
all over
Yeah.
this.
Dude, this
something.
sounds identical to shit that was going on election time. Like these random people that couldn't tell you who's running is like protesting, punching people in the face.
I think that's part of the problem. And if you look at it, it's because,
Mormons.
well, no, not necessarily.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
I'm just saying that, with the politicians today, they're more like not talking about the issues than they are trying to, and it comes from both sides.
Well, yeah. Politics it's literally just a smash campaign.
Right. Well, that's what I'm
like,
saying.
who's the shittiest person?
Right. It's all mudslinging now.
Oh, yeah? Well, when he was 13, he got a sad ham job from his elementary school teacher.
I saw him kick his dog one time.
Oh, yeah? Well, she's blah, blah, blah. Okay, then you go on top of that, you got the bomb threat coming.
What about all this today?
I missed that.
You haven't seen that?
The packages
Dude,
sent?
they had bombs sent to Hillary Clinton's estate, Obama. They got
CNN.
intercepted, CNN. Conveniently, all liberal sites.
Now, here's the conspiracy on that one.
Here's a conspiracy on that one. You got to at least send it to like one Republican person.
Well, no, not necessarily. Well, there's two sides of that.
Okay.
Some people are saying and believing pretty much that, this is an attack from the right side, an attack from the right side to the left, okay? And others say maybe it's the left doing it to make it look like that.
That's what I'm trying to say.
Well, that's the conspiracy part of it. Right, okay? It's up there flying.
They're panicking right now.
Oh, can you imagine?
No, but it fits. It's obvious. Watch the news. I watched this video. It says Trump is in trouble. Trump impeachment coming? ? That was the title of the video. And then it time-stamped from like maybe March of last year all the way up, and all the times where they said the end is near.
Right.
The end is near.
Is always
the Trump,
near.
no, about Trump's presidency. Trump presidency, bombshell. Like 47,000 times about bombshells. Trump's presidency is coming to an end. Impeachment coming. This is the times. This reminds me of times of Nixon. Blah blah blah, and then it works its way all the way up, and it just repeats himself. It's obvious they're in like DEFCON level 4 panic mode,
Right.
And they're like, oh shit, okay. Honduras people, 15,000 of y'all, some
We
bitches.
need you to march
I got $3
today.
million bucks. We'll buy some badass sandals, some burritos,
See, that's
and
my
hike
point.
these some bitches up here. Okay, then we'll pretend to bomb ourselves. Hey, hell yeah. I got some alarm clocks I saw from Good Mythical Morning. We'll put them some bitches in boxes, and we'll watch it. So we got this election, man. Impeachment's coming, son.
It's on its way.
No
for
one gives a
sure.
shit about what America's actually doing.
Right.
Look, all they see is this.
God, and it's all day, every day.
It's all day, every day, son. It's like plain as day to me. You can call me a conspiracy theorist, right wing, or whatever. Go ahead. I don't give a shit. I know who I am. I know who I am as a
I know
person.
who I
I'm
am.
not Korean. I'm not Mormon. I'm American.
American.
Motherfucker.
America. My name is R.D.
R.D. Mercer. I'm not medicated in that, so if I say anything, don't judge me.
Don't judge me.
Don't judge me.
Don't judge people.
Don't judge me. So, what is the impact? Say the Democrats do get majority in the House and things. Do you think they're going to swing for an impeachment of any sorts?
Wouldn't shock me.
Well, I think they'll swing for it. I think that's good. I think that's
And
going
what-
to happen regardless.
Yeah, on what grounds?
Well, that's the thing.
There
I
are
don't.
none.
Well, that's the thing is, I think
He had sex with Stormy Daniels before he was president.
There's nothing in the book that says you
It's
can't
on the back
do
side
that.
of the Constitution.
I know. But,
It is. We
Fine
talked about
print.
I'm telling you, it's on there, man. I
the
seen
very bottom says read more. And the
Seen
little
it.
arrow.
I synced it myself. It said, in case a president named Donald Trump ever becomes president, which is kind of
Highly unlikely.
highly unlikely, and he has had sex with a porn star named Stormy Daniels, he will no longer allowed to be president.
Right.
That's in the Constitution,
It's
son.
remember to flip it over.
I saw it on the Young Turks, and you know if they say it, it has to be true.
It has to be true.
Has to be, son. Oh, goodness gracious. Look.
Stuff that's just crazy as that. Okay, what do you think about this new Titanic?
Oh, my
Oh,
God.
yeah.
Okay.
No, that's
How
funny
much
all in
money would it?
itself.
Okay, if you're not familiar with what we're talking about, they had plans for the Titanic 2 that would follow the exact same route from the first Titanic.
The doomed route, right?
How much money would it take you to drive that?
Do you think this time she'll let him up on
Yeah.
the door?
Yeah, right? I'll never let go, Jack.
Right.
4 seconds later, let his ass die.
Right.
Well, tough shit. Sorry, have a good one.
See you, man. It was
Off to
good.
Paris, or wherever she landed.
Yeah, so would you want to be buying a ticket on that ship?
How much money? How much money would it take you to ride that? I'd ride it.
I mean, it would be kind of cool though.
You only YOLO once, you know.
Right. In the literal sense.
In the literal sense of things.
I've been on a cruise once and I don't want to do it.
Did it make you nervous?
Yeah, it did.
Isn't that weird though? That some people like
They can't even change the damn name. They might as well call it the Death Ship.
Right.
The Death Ride.
Where almost everybody died.
Inevitable death.
It sounds like a shitty sequel. Death Ride 2. Starring Jason Statham.
No, the movie's not going to be as big because it's Titanic 2.
Yeah.
Okay?
We've
we
seen
all
the
know
first
what happens.
Yeah. This time they're going to hit a giant shark.
Right.
Or a giant tornado
Megalodon.
shark.
Sharknado.
Sharknado meets Titanic.
Right.
Boom. Hey,
Call him.
call me. Call me. Okay, what do you think about the schools in Colorado? Mondays will be no more. They're switching to a 4-day week.
Oh my gosh! I mean,
That would be awesome.
Look, let's be honest. Okay, the entire world's going to want to move to Colorado at some point,
Right?
Yep.
They're
I
getting
want
too high,
Mondays
and they're
off.
like lazy as hell on Monday.
Right.
No, to me, look, our children already didn't have any hope. We got Dagestanians having traditions at 9-year-olds wrestling bears, and we can't even go to school on Mondays.
Right.
Jesus Christ, we're screwed.
We're done.
We are done. We're going to be New China anytime now.
Right. They're
Lord
out there
Jesus.
wrestling bears.
Out there wrestling bears, and we're getting safe spaces and participation trophies.
Remember America.
But, like I said, American. I'm not Mormon or Korean.
Not that that's a bad thing.
Not that that's a bad thing. I love Mormons.
Right.
I don't really get you, but I love you.
All of it.
Because you look, John Smith had sex with Pocahontas,
Speaking of Pocahontas,
and then
Yeah.
right.
and then that's when he met Brigham Young, and they found the golden plates or whatever. I
Right.
think that's what I got from that. I'm not sure. I only read the Cliff Notes, but
I heard Elizabeth Warren was related.
oh yeah, Elizabeth Warren. Her blood work came back. She's like what 100% Native American. Isn't that what it was?
0.01.
I'm not. No, I don't think it was even that. Okay. This is the crazy part. Is
An
this-
Indian spit on her once. It got in her bloodstream. That's
No,
the
but the
extent
funny
of your
thing is,
Native Americanness.
her numbers came back so minuscule. Okay, that the average person who is not really Indian
0.25.
has more than what she has.
She's more white than any white person on the planet.
Yes.
You're the whitest person I've ever actually seen.
Right.
I've never seen this little Native Americanness in you. You're not even from this planet, woman.
You're right, and they all and the Native Americans are like, we don't know her, we don't want her.
I know, and it's funny because they gave him so much shit from that, but you don't see anybody saying, "Hey, he was right."
Right.
Yep.
Oh no, he was. Oh, he called her Pocahontas. That's not.
Right.
That's not nice.
That's
to
racist.
her Native American heritage. What is? She knew a guy once that was Native American. That's
I think she had seen a Western movie.
That's literally equivalent to saying I'm not racist. I have a black color TV. You know, like it's the same shit. 0.01. Lord Jesus.
literally less than the average American.
Nah, that's terrible. I don't even know what mine is. I ain't sending
You're
mine.
more than Elizabeth
Yep.
Warren. You
Probably.
Know that much.
I got darker hair than she does. I would. Would you send your DNA in? Because I feel like if you
To
send,
do what with it though?
I don't know.
What do
I
you
guess
wanna
to make my
Find your
Illuminati
hands?
clone. I don't know what
No.
it is for.
Well, wouldn't it be? I mean, what if you could send your DNA in and they could just do a test on it and know that you're prone for some disease or whatever?
I don't
Would you
trust
do
it,
that?
bruh.
I would just so I could.
They'll clone
Be
my
aware.
penis or something. They'll make my Illuminati
Pickle your
clone.
dick?
Yeah,
That's his biggest concern.
yeah, man. Like I don't want look,
No pickling me.
no pickling or boiling. We know what that does.
Right.
No, look, boys, men of all ages
Boys
and
to men.
sizes, don't get into a hot tub above 104 degrees
Right.
for longer than 30 minutes. You won't like the consequences.
Right.
So I watched my first MLB baseball game last night.
Really?
This
Ever?
year. Oops.
Ever. I don't believe that.
What do you mean you don't believe it?
Ever?
No, this year.
Oh, this year. Wow. Why would it take you that long?
I don't have TV once, and I was like, oh shit, there's a World Series, and I found out who the World Series.
It's like, hey, they still play baseball in America.
Yeah, I watched the first 6 innings.
Right.
Yeah, and then I watched Good Mythical Morning and House of a Thousand Corpses.
That sounds fun. Oh, it is October.
It is October. I'm excited. So, what do you think about who you got? B-Dog. You haven't said much.
I got Boston in 6.
Boston and 6. What you got?
I'm ready to make some people mad.
Who? Why? You know Boston fans?
No, I'm a Yankees fan.
I'm a Yankees fan
it's
too,
An
but-
automatic Dodgers. But the true story is I actually went from the Yankees to going, okay, if they're out, I'll pull for Houston.
Yep. And then
You know?
Houston's out and pull for the
Right,
Dodgers.
So now we pull for the Dodgers.
I'm still
You
pulling for
can't-
the Dodgers.
I'm not
but-
asking who you're pulling for. I'm
It's
asking
about-
who
it's
you
about-
think's going to win.
It's about Red Sox hate.
Well, I understand
I
that.
mean, let's be honest.
But they're a more talented team.
Well, let's be honest. The Red Sox bats are on fire.
They are. I've seen them.
And that's and I've always said it doesn't matter what level it is, you got to put the ball in play.
Yep.
And that's a bottom line. You got to be going out there swinging the bats, trying to get it.
They don't strike out.
Well, that's I mean that, and they work the crap out of the pitchers.
They do.
Work them hard. But
It's like Moneyball, dude. The guy came in there.
True story. Truly though, my heart says the Dodgers, but I got a funny feeling they're going to just walk through this and dominate.
I say, yeah, Red Sox in 5.
I felt like the first game should have been a little closer than it was.
Especially with Kershaw. But he's been
Kershaw's
so
losing
rocky,
it, man.
you know?
He's old. He's old. He can't. Look. He's hitting like 91 tops in like the first inning.
That's old. Think about that.
Talking about how Boston's so stacked. The Yankees are stacked, but they just
Yankees
can't
have
get past
always
that.
I don't-
been.
this-
Yankees
I-
have always been stacked.
No, but let me tell you something. The second half, the Yankees really came on hard. Okay, and we're sitting there going,
they were
okay,
not flaccid at all.
Well, we said if we could get past Boston,
They
then we'd
were-
win the whole thing.
They were hard as a rock.
Now, look what happened, and now look where we are.
Yep.
Go Dodgers.
Hey, go Tigers! Go Tigers! Huh? What else? What else did I send you this week that I was wanting to talk about?
Oh, one kind of cool story.
Yeah.
What the Phoenix Suns did.
Oh, I don't know. Do you think that's legit?
I
Okay,
don't know.
apparently a mother sent out 32 invitations for her 6-year-old son's birthday
And there's
party
a
at a pizza place.
and there's
Not
a picture of this
one
little
soul
kid with 30-something
showed
plates
up.
of pizza.
Oh, man.
And it was just a picture of a kid sitting at a table with like, I guess the full table set with plates with like 32 plates, and he's all by himself.
That's
like,
terrible.
Having this miserable face. And the mom posted it, and the Phoenix Suns said, "Here, you got. I'm sorry about that.
She
You
said,
got
"Hey,
2
that sounds
free
really
tickets
crappy.
waiting on you at will call."
Y'all come see the game.
Yeah.
Come hang out like
Come
in
watch
VIP.
mediocre baseball. I mean basketball.
Hey,
Y'all see where the
we're getting
New
a
Orleans?
G League,
yeah,
dude.
New Orleans.
What's a G League?
G League, like D League basketball.
Oh,
We'll
great.
be the
More
affiliate.
mediocre sports in
No,
Birmingham.
no, you're wrong.
Yay.
You're wrong. Sub mediocre.
Sub mediocre.
Because
okay.
it's G
We
League.
got,
Semi-pro.
not D right.
we got Jackie Moon coming in town.
It's the Shelby County All Stars.
We got Jackie Moon and Coffee Black.
But it's kind of funny you say that because it's kind of like that. I mean, the Barons are not at the top of the game. Okay, we don't have obviously any major sports team here like we did way back in the 70s when we had the Birmingham Americans and Vulcans from the WFL. But since then, everything's kind of been minor league, the Bulls included.
What do you
What we
think?
have back now, but
No.
we got baseball now.
And we got
Basketball.
American
basketball,
League
hockey.
football.
We got
Did we find out
hockey.
where they're playing?
No.
Great
I did
Legion, probably.
Which
It's
one?
gotta be Legion.
Yeah,
American League
I don't
football?
know. That's the Iron, right?
The Iron, yeah.
The Birmingham Iron. Yeah. Surely that's Legion Field. I mean, that's really a
has
nice.
to be.
The old Gray Lady is a really a nice facility.
Hey, what do you think
I
about
haven't
this?
been there
Not
in
to
years.
change,
Have you not?
not to change the
Years.
subject, but what do y'all think about Australia state on the verge of abolishing gender from birth certificates so transgender people don't have to out themselves when applying for jobs?
Oh, my
I
God.
thought the whole idea was to be outed.
Right? Doesn't that bring...
No, I mean I want you to think about this. Okay, if you want to change, surely you want somebody to know about it.
Yep.
That's science, man.
That's all it is. Science.
Well, it don't make no
Science.
sense. It literally don't make any sense. That whole
Deny
argument
the
doesn't make any
science
damn
guy.
sense to me. Like, it boggles my mind.
It boggles the mind.
Did you shit yourself?
I think I did.
It's
I was
Halloween.
supposed to be silent.
It's Halloween.
No, I don't even know. Burger King admits to using horse meat in burger Whoppers.
That's
Whopper
old news to
burgers.
me.
That is old news. And all you Buffalo Wild Wings fans, they also got in trouble for having 3,000 pounds worth of rat meat using as boneless chicken wings.
Never eaten them
3,000
again.
pounds.
Of rat meat used as
Boneless wings.
boneless wings.
Wonder how somebody gets found out doing that.
Hey, this doesn't feel like chicken.
I mean, but what it does, everything.
I see a rat ball, a rat testicle in
No
here.
matter what the weird food is, what's the answer always? Tastes like chicken.
It's cat.
That's true.
I'm just saying it tastes like chicken. Okay, So if everything pretty much tastes like chicken, especially if you season it, how's somebody going to know?
Hey, happening now, a suspicious package was
Imagine those
addressed
cute little legs.
to Maxine Waters.
Another one?
Another one.
Another package. Another address.
And then
One package.
Washington, D.C., we cannot tolerate these cowardly attacks. What else we got here?
Hey, I have to, and I'm going to say something. It doesn't matter which side you're on. If you don't agree with what he said this morning,
What'd he say? I didn't hear
he
it.
said that this is an abominable act, no matter which side it came from or who it came from. It's not about who. It's considered a terrorist act.
Yep.
And he is like, we will get to the bottom of it no matter what. I mean, he ain't playing.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
He said,
He's got balls and he's got a wheelbarrow for him,
he
too.
he brought his wheelbarrow along.
Kind of like, did you watch the Saints-Ravens game?
I did not get to.
Dude, Sean Payton had elephantitis in his testicles. Like, his balls were, he went for it on fourth down 4 times.
Because they was hot,
4 times on the opening drive on fourth down.
right?
They make every one of us.
No, he lost it at the last one at the 2-yard line.
2-yard line.
Why not take a field goal? I mean, damn, you're right there.
Well, at that point, you went for it 3 times. You might as well do it again.
Do it again.
You know what I mean? First one was like at their own 35. They did a fake punt with the Mormon man, Taysom Hill,
Right.
the Swiss Army knife.
Right.
Have you
See,
seen everything they use him for?
Told you liked Mormons.
Dude, have you seen everything? Our backup quarterback, he's our kick returner. He's on kick coverage. He's on punt coverage.
For those of you who don't know, obviously a New Orleans kid.
No, but that's our backup quarterback is our kick returner. He's on kick coverage, making like every tackle. He's on
Right.
punt coverage.
Right.
He comes in and does wildcat. Dude, he's a shit. He is literally a turd. He is that good.
He's like the real thing.
Yeah, he is literally a piece of dukes. It blows my mind. I have not seen somebody. Well, perfect situation is you get with Sean Payton. He'll utilize his weapons better than anybody. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Oh, goodness gracious. What else, Chris?
You're 6-0. 7-8-0? 8-0?
7-0, kicking ash.
7-0. You think you'll lose a game?
I do think I will lose this year.
Yeah.
I've already was looking at the trophies and stuff.
Who's going to beat you other than me?
I don't know. Every time I have a dominant year, I lose, and every mediocre team wins.
Right.
And like when I say I'm dominating, I'm like dominating. I think
Killing
what was that point difference? I've scored 1,061 points this
Nearest
year.
is high 800s.
Yeah, I'm like a full game and a half ahead of everybody.
Everybody.
In points.
Well, I'm not even close.
You're catching.
I'm just glad.
Hey,
to
it doesn't
be-
matter.
I'm just glad to be winning
Hey,
the game finally.
The top 6 get into playoffs.
Oh, well, I'll be there.
Yeah.
I'll be undefeated the second half.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Getting
feeling-
confident.
I'm feeling
You're getting
it.
the hang of it. Though?
Yeah, definitely.
It's fun. It
Yeah.
gives some little. It's fun.
Well, I like the way it makes you spread out. Like, you could try to claim somebody on Monday or Tuesday, and it won't let you. And I couldn't even claim anybody till today.
Wednesday when it clears.
So at the end of Wednesday or the beginning?
I think Wednesday at 10.
Gotcha.
I think that's when I made it. A lot of people have it on Thursday.
Well, some people
Which
know because the guy I wanted was gone.
Who?
I'm not even sure now.
Who? What team?
I want to say it was the Cincinnati.
I don't know.
He's a tight end or somebody.
Tyler
Somebody-
Boyd.
Yeah, I think so. Somebody took the guy.
I drafted him. I dropped him a long time ago.
and he was just sitting there the whole time,
All
all the time, just sitting there.
I had Sony Michel. Dropped him. Got James White now.
James White. So,
I've literally gotten everybody I wanted. Like no one's picking, and I'm the last pick.
so for the fantasy football people out there, what you've won six seasons now?
No, I've won 5 out of 9.
5 out of 9. That's still pretty strong.
Bama dynasty.
Right?
Yeah.
Speaking of that, okay, what about that game?
Oh yeah. Hey, we got to play physical out
Let me
there.
tell you something. They were
Go
coming.
Tigers.
They were coming. They were
Who?
ready.
Oh,
Who?
yeah. Not
Who was ready?
Who do you think?
Tennessee.
Tennessee was all talking smack.
Were they?
Oh my goodness
They got their
gracious.
dick holes smashed.
Dude, it was ugly.
I don't agree with that rough or targeting on LSU though. That
Oh,
was some
that was
bullshit.
BS.
So what do you think about that? I mean, like
Alabama's
they're-
player was so much worse.
Well, but at the same
Oh,
time,
and he didn't. He pushed him.
Well, it's like somebody else said. You know, the problem is now it's like you got to, like you said, you got to tap him on the shoulder. Say, hey, I'm about to tackle you. Okay, and
pick him
then
up
say,
and lay him down.
Sit
You
me
know what
down
my dad-
really easy.
You know what my dad said, and he's not an Alabama fan, so. But this would be like, if he's gonna miss the first half. He said, you know what he should do? just knocked the living shit out of Tua. Like, and
Yeah, try to at least ring his bell.
no, like illegally target
out of
hit
the
him,
game.
and then look at the ref and say that was targeting, and just walk off the field.
Yep. That'd be dirty though.
Dude.
Who gives a shit? He's already suspended.
If I was any other team, I'd want to beat Bama at their best. So
I
that
know.
way you'd
Well, I
feel-
don't really give a
See,
shit.
right?
That would be
I wouldn't.
me.
I don't want to
Classic.
see it happen because I love Tua.
I don't care.
No, what I'm saying, if Nat, and I bet you he wouldn't give a shit after being suspended the first half over some malarkey.
If it was especially had to come from somebody that's like a top 4 ranked team.
Right, but hey, at least LSU.
You know what I'm saying?
At
So
least
there's got to be a
LSU.
payoff.
At least LSU has an excuse
Yeah.
because you are taking an NFL player off of a football field. He'll be a first-round draft pick, no doubt. He's the best linebacker in football.
And don't get me wrong, like I saw the review thing in a couple I've seen. The instance was more like they had already made a commitment, and if the quarterback lowers his head,
Right,
okay,
he just pushed
how
him.
low?
Though.
Well, that's what I'm saying. How low are you supposed to be to get? Okay, if he lowers his, you were already going in with your shoulder into his midsection.
How are you supposed to know
and
he's
he
gonna
lowers-
lower his head
how
anyway?
quick? Or your job is to
Especially-
not tackle
yeah,
him
exactly.
anymore.
Especially when they're coming across the middle.
I'm afraid they're going to mess the game up.
No doubt.
And not just, I mean, for college and the NFL. You know, it's got, I mean, and don't get me wrong, at the same time, we're learning, you know, these are machines out there killing, you know, knocking each other out.
Hashtag true.
I mean, you know what I'm saying, though. I, mean,
I do know what you're saying.
So, I mean, there's got to be a way to balance the two without kicking people out of games and fining them. And
Ain't nobody got time for that.
Coming from my Bama hatred, I'm always biased to the fact that y'all have the refs' pockets. Not that y'all pay them, but
I've
like
seen-
y'all just get special treatment.
Don't hold back, Brian. Tell
They
us
Y'all
how
just
you
have
really
special
feel.
treatment.
They
There's like
don't
5
pay
holding
'em.
calls every game that y'all never get called on. But if it's Auburn or anybody else, flag.
You know, if we've learned is $20 is $20.
$20 is $20. No, that you don't pay them. You'll have their pockets. Like you rip their
Oh, I
pockets
know,
off their
right. You
pants.
actually have their pockets.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know what you mean. No, look, my dad always he hates college football like with a passion. It's fake. It's
See, he's
fake.
a pro. See, and I'm
It's
just
fake.
the opposite. I think it's just the opposite. I think the pro level's more fake than anything.
It's
Yeah.
fake.
It's like watching wrestling.
But it's not.
No offense to any of you wrestling people out there.
Choreograph.
The views of our staff and crew do not.
Well, I kind of agree with him, but he's a little extreme on it. College football is bullshit. It's fake. It's based off of a pre.
fake.
It is.
They're not out there throwing that ball.
No, look, inevitable. Like everything's based off this preseason ranking,
You're
right?
just finding out
no,
that every game of football you've ever seen
no.
was
Listen,
all CGI.
no, seriously. Hear me out. Hear me out. It's bullshit. Like it all is bullshit. It's all money. Who's able to contribute more?
Yep.
It's all that matters. You base everything off your key wins off of predetermined preseason ranking. Okay, you beat this team that was number 5 at the time.
Yeah, and so that makes you. I mean, I understand what you're saying.
And then that you don't get to pick your schedule. They need to adopt an NFL type of scheduling system where the SEC you go off your last year's rankings in your division, then you roll
at
a
the
dice.
end of each season, and
Right.
you hold them till the next season,
And you-
regardless of who you pick up.
Right? No,
But there's got to be more.
no. But hear this out. You don't know. You roll the dice, and for example, the Saints or the NFC South plays all of the NFC or AFC East or AFC something.
Okay.
So the number one, since they're limited to the amount of games to
total
play,
games, right?
the number 1 seed would play the number 1 seed from last year of whichever division they picked, and trickle its way down.
Okay. So you just cross it. They just go to another
And you
division.
pick two conferences from each one. So number 1 seed from last year would play the number 1 seed from Big Ten.
I think that's
and,
always been the
Pac-12.
argument, though. I think that's always been the argument, though, about the schools that don't have money.
Right.
Okay. How that now they don't just because they're not a big school doesn't mean they have an opportunity to say they're the best in the country.
That was my next point. If you want to stop mediocrity and so-called fake football, you're gonna have to
open
separate.
it wide open,
You're
or
gonna have to
separate them and
separate
make classes
the-
or divisions.
Separate the Power 5 conferences from the rest and say tough shit. Like,
Kind of like you say the pro level thing, NBA, D
Right.
League, G League. I mean, the whole process
would-
is the
it
same,
would-
like a farm club.
I'm aware it would decimate the lower like Sun Belts and stuff, but
Well,
you're pointless. You're just muddying the water, really. Do you think?
And, it's a different game now, okay? In the old days, I could see where somebody could rise out of a nothing conference.
It's not going
okay?
to happen.
But nowadays, with the way recruiting's done and all that.
And rankings, they're never going to give you the time of day.
Right.
It's pointless.
Well, it's
UL Monroe is never going to win a national championship.
Well, that's right, exactly. Okay, and it's not, and it's because of the level of the number of kids they have to recruit from. So yeah, I think there's got to be a better system.
I think that would be the best way because
ultimately, don't get me wrong. And it's even as an Alabama fan, you have to say that they won the national championship last year.
Right.
But there's been a lot of years
UCF
under this new deal that it's really not a clarified true winner.
Exactly, and not only what my theory would do is not only would that make the cream come to the top, a loss wouldn't mean as much. A loss wouldn't mean as much because there's more likely that there'll be more losses.
Well, that's
and that
true.
could add more headache to the mix, but still, like when you have just the Power 5 conferences.
Well, it's my understanding is that most of these schedules have been made like 8, 9, 10 years in advance. Okay,
like Alabama's already scheduled
that's what I'm
Texas
saying.
in 2023.
They get to pick
think
their
about
schedule,
how much changed. Well, that's what I'm saying though. But think about how much changes between what you're scheduling.
Right.
You might have a.
You should take the scheduling out of the
NFL team versus the local kindergarten.
You should take the unit.
Ultimately,
that's why you should take the scheduling out of the colleges. I understand money's involved, and I understand why they do it. A lot of money. A lot of smaller colleges come and play in Bryant-Denny, knowing they're going to get waxed.
Well, that's like jumping into the ring, knowing somebody's going to kick your ass.
Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe that $1 million.
But I'm giving you $1 million.
Yeah.
And you know what? Let me see how long can I last.
Exactly. But I understand that. But that's not what we don't give a shit about that. We know how much money you're making. You're making a buttload of money.
Well, yeah.
Did y'all see that picture where it's like, we want Bama, then below is like, no, seriously, we need the money?
Right? But see, that's a realist.
What?
Somebody that says, no, really, we need the money.
I've heard you say it on your show all the time. $20 is $20,
That's
man.
Right. Send it on over.
Send it on over.
New bass boats. New bass boats.
Right.
Dude, it's killing me. I don't even know what to think. So what do you... We brushed past it last episode about Stormy Daniels having to pay Trump's legal fees. How funny is that?
That's as ironic as it gets.
Dude, that they put all their eggs on that one basket, and it really
worked out pretty good.
worked out pretty good.
God. Okay, a series of packages were Soros packages. What?
A lot of them got the bomb-looking package today. Was it clear? And just jump back to that for just a second. Was it ever clarified that it was a bomb?
No,
because it was a suspicious device.
I'm telling you, it was the alarm clock from Good Mythical Morning.
And I want you to think about it though. And be real for a second, okay? This has nothing to do with politics, but if you're doing this, okay, and you send that many packages like that identical, you think about what you'd have to go through to not get caught, or you're just out there not caring whether you get caught or not.
No return address, obviously.
Yeah, but I mean, I'm just saying.
What if they did have it?
Yeah,
what a dumbass.
No, he took the little sticker that you get in the mail that has your name and your address on it.
Yeah,
you stick it to
and he just like colored over it.
Right.
They'll never find me. By God.
I mean, you got to be kind of dumb. I mean, they're going to find the guy.
Hear this. Here's a here. Okay,
no matter who it was.
Want to hear the dumbest criminal story? Okay, we had this thing called Paul's Pastry Shop in Picayune, Mississippi.
This is what we call the almost legal
dumbest
criminal
criminal story. This he went to the pastry shop, and there's you could sign up to win this
You like pastries, Brian?
Sure.
You could sign up and win this free king cake or something. So he's like coming to get a thing. She went back to get it. And I guess, and then he was like, you know what? I'm gonna rob this place. So he had a Sharpie. He put it against her back, and it was like, give me all your money. She gave him the money. He left. Well, he filled out his legit information when he signed up to win that. And they went to his house and arrested him.
It's like, yeah, I mean, like,
what a dipshit,
right? Oh, damn it! I forgot about that. Shit.
It's some messed up stuff happening out there right now, though. It's kind of funny, though.
I know. It drives me crazy. Look, I'm not like don't think I hate on college football. Like I get why everything is the way it is. Like I seriously I understand.
He's a college hater.
No, my dad hates it. I see his point on that.
I mean, I can too.
It could be better.
Yeah.
Agreed.
But I understand it's all about money. And there's a reason why Notre Dame is constantly Even though they're pushing them. It's like almost an agenda. They're like, oh, Notre Dame's the shit. Notre Dame's the shit. No, they're
Just
not.
because
they
they have
barely
money.
beat everybody. But
Right.
they contribute. That's why I'm surprised they're not pushing Texas more. Texas has a huge network.
Yeah.
Texas.
I mean,
Everything's
I root
big
for
in
Texas,
Texas.
but we're not at that level yet.
Right.
I'm humble enough.
Yeah.
for
Oh,
that.
you've
Hey,
always been
Brian,
you've always
can I
been
get a roll
Horns
tide,
guy.
Brian?
I roll tide, but it doesn't mean
Yeah.
doesn't mean I believe it.
He's not afraid to bust out the horns.
I'm
Look.
not.
It is what it is. Notre Dame was the shit when Alabama played the national championship. We saw how that went.
Everybody says you have to win your conference title to get into the playoffs,
don't
but
have one.
exactly what I'm getting at. So why are they always in that?
That's the point
Right.
I'm trying to make. That's why my dad hates on him. He's like,
Yeah.
what if LSU wasn't in a conference and they could play every Army or academy?
Right. You choose your own schedule.
Choose your own
Okay?
schedule.
And you play whoever
one
you
game,
want.
two,
Right. A bunch
two
of
games maybe,
It's like 7 homecomings.
right?
That's what they do. You schedule the guy you're going to whoop up on.
LSU picked
So everybody will go to the dance afterwards.
Speaking of getting whooped
LSU's
up on,
homecoming was Mississippi State.
that's a good game for a homecoming.
It is, well, by accident.
Look, I heard
it
the
was their crappy year.
No.
I heard my favorite thing. It was Eli talking about the damn cowbells. He's like, look, they suck.
My brother went to state.
They sucked dick, so we allowed them to have a cowbell because we felt bad for them. Now they're good, and it's just annoying.
Right. They're really good,
Yeah.
right? So
We're
now,
like, dude, we
now why are you ringing the bells?
Yeah, quit. Like, it's annoying now. Like,
Speaking
we
of
let
getting
you
their
have
ass
it.
whooped, you see Ohio State get their
Oh.
ass whooped.
Oh, dude.
That was dirty.
I was in Billy's. Not a guy named Billy's house. The Billy's, the restaurant,
They serve food.
they serve food. And watched every bit of it. Every play. I was like, holy shit,
Can't believe
it
this
turned into a
happened.
Hispanic. It was weird. It was awesome, and it was great, and it was wonderful, and it was the best 16 seconds of my life.
16.
16 seconds. Best 16 seconds. But you got anything else to add?
I think we're good.
We're going to close it out on that one, ladies and gentlemen. If you like what you heard, please go rate and subscribe on iTunes. Give us a nice 5-star review. If you want to see anything cool, you want to see us eat pig anus cupcakes or bull penis,
coming
let us
soon.
know. Coming soon. We can
Coming
have cool
soon.
game shows like, do whatever. Let me know. Just email me, hit me up on Instagram or Facebook or something, or email me at almostlegalpodcast@gmail.com. If you want to be on the show, do the same thing. Until next week, guys.
And we're out.
And we're out. I see you. Have a blessed day. Bye-bye.
Take me off.